Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Jack 2. In the last part, we did the pillar, and then we were going to do
No, it's me, I'm more important. Stop it.
I'm Adam.
I'm Ramon.
And today we ask the most important questions in the world. So Ramon, do you have any, because it's not Cyber Monday yet, do you have any Cyber Monday deals that you want to do or wish for?
Well, I wish I had a job so I can buy shit. But if I did, I'd probably buy some 3DS games because I only have Pokemon right now.
What games would you want for the 3DS?
I already talked about it before on some other Let's Plays, but I want Awakening, or rather Fire Emblem Awakening. I want,
Oh, Fire. I was thinking, Legend of Zelda, and I was like, that's not, huh?
Oh, no, God, no. I'm not, I mean, I love Link to the Past, but this one just doesn't look the same. It would feel, to me, it would feel wrong to play it. I don't know. But,
Oh, I wasn't talking about, Link Between Two Worlds. I was talking about, the fucking Virtual Console.
What?
The Game Boy Advance version.
Link's Awakening?
Yeah.
Oh, no, God.
Because that's when you said, okay.
No. Honestly, what I'm still waiting for them to port to the 3DS are Super Nintendo games.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Actually,
well, you can get them on the Wii U, but you can't get them on the 3DS yet.
Well, they're supposed to be porting Game Boy Advance games, and one of their first games is supposed to be Zelda Minish Cap.
That would be cool.
Which
Can we get Metroid Fusion, please? I will suck a dick to play Metroid Fusion on my 3DS. I'm not even joking.
We would like to introduce Metroid Fusion. If anyone would like to come up and suck on my dick.
You know what? I'm there. I'm done.
It would be fine. One at a time, though.
I'm first. I said it.
The stereotype of Asians is absolutely true, especially with me.
It's just like it's like, can I just lick it a little bit? It's like,
that's how I got the idea for mushrooms in the Mushroom Kingdom.
I would, oh god, I will suck a dick to play fucking Metroid Fusion on my 3DS, because I love that game.
I want Shovel Knight.
Oh yeah! That should be coming out soon.
Yeah, well, no, they said February.
Well, that's soon.
I tweeted them and they told me, and I was like, oh, well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you telling me.
No, I'm waiting for Hex Shards of Fate. That's what I'm waiting for.
What about that, Brave Default game, Square Enix 3D?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I would play the fuck out of that.
What is that called? Bravery Default?
Bravery Default.
Okay.
It's got a really, really cool and intuitive battle system.
Intuitive battle system,
yeah,
because...
it's cool. It's got some really,
It's a curse, isn't it?
Did you see Jack's face?
No.
Me either.
I was kind of busy on clapping our hands.
Wait, no, we didn't clap our hands.
Oh.
What are you talking about? We were talking about Bravery Default the whole time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Does my dick look okay to you? I mean, I think this vein looks kind of weird.
Dude, your dick is glorious.
No, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you can lie about my 2-inch wiener.
No, it's
not. Kidding! 2 centimeters.
Adam.
Ladies.
We all know it's not the size of the penis.
Whoa, whoa.
What the fuck?
Hey, look at you.
Dude, is that Fonzie?
That's a fucking mustache if I've ever seen one.
Dude, punch him and take it. That's how it works, right?
Let's try.
You're not supposed to shoot him and the mustache gets a vaporized.
Ah, you're right! Did get it vaporized. But sweet!
Oh yeah, Adam, as I was saying about your penis, it's everybody knows it's not the size of the penis that matters, Adam. It's how many pimples you have on it.
It's true. If you have a pimply dick, you're riveted for her pleasure.
Exactly. I mean, why else would they make friggin' dildos with bumps all over them, right? It's like, right? I mean,
you know,
that's
the one dildo that always confuses me, or it used to confuse me. Now I'm starting to understand because I've been using dildos a lot for my vagina.
Yeah.
Is the like 2-prong dildo where it has the big shaft and then that little shaft at the end.
You know what that's for, though.
The butt.
Or the clit.
Or the clit.
Yeah, it just depends on which way you put it in.
See, I always thought, like, why would you need a handle?
God damn it, Adam. Well, that's why you're single.
Correction, that's why I haven't had a date in 7 months.
Jesus. Oh yeah, that reminds me, and if you could remind me whatever, because I'm gonna say something that I don't want my mother to hear, because you know what I'm about to say. I'm gonna tell a story right after we talk to Torn about what happened the other day at Spartan Final.
No, it's not about dildos or pimply dicks.
No, it's just perfect. It's a good story.
It's the reason why we love automobiles so much, along with African American fellows.
It was just like everything that happened in this story just culminated into this great story that you could tell over a couple beers or a let's play. So I'm gonna shout out to Torn. It's my turn to talk.
Bring down all 5 Hellcat cruisers. That should send the Baron.
So you got it's a Crimson Guard mission.
You think he like makes himself a deeper and raspier voice when Jack appears, but when he leaves, it's just like, oh man, I'm glad those guys are doing it. I don't think I could do it with my asthma kicking up.
Okay, don't take the Zoomer. Gotta get a heavier car. Okay, fine, take the Zoomer. Anyway, so now begins my story about how I locked my keys in the car. Now, I haven't been driving for that long. I've had my license for probably less than a month now, and I just decided, it was a super easy trip. My mom let me the car for the whole day, and she said, just go to Spartan Final, buy some stuff for me, and then go home, and you'll be fine. I don't even care. Okay, so it sounds like a sweet deal. I got that car for the whole day. It's fine. So I get done Spartan Final. I go buy my stuff, and on my way back to the car, I'm like, let me just put the stuff in the where are my keys? And I'm like, hey Evelyn, sweetie, because my girlfriend was with me. Do you mind just looking in the ignition just to see if my keys are there? And she just okay. She goes over to the window and goes, "You fucking idiot!"
Such a sweet lady.
She loves me. Because you fucking idiot! Because my keys are dangling from the ignition of the car, and it's locked. And this isn't like an electric lock car that would like, if you need to, you can like have a secondary remote and turn it off, or you know, unlock the car from the outside. No, this is an older Kia that doesn't have electric locks. So, Evelyn makes a few phone calls and calls a couple of her ghetto friends that know how to break into cars. They were unavailable. They were obviously doing other ghetto things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know what? Let me call the only guy who will ever help me in this situation ever. So I called Adam.
Big mistake.
Yeah. or rather, let me call the one guy who is always gonna help me no matter what. And he was busy, so I called Adam. And
that's not true.
Yeah, and Adam dropped it. He was like eating some stuff or watching.
Oh no, I was finishing Sherlock, and I was on the final episode, and you called me at the heart of the climax.
Yeah, so like the worst possible time is like, fine, and he just he dropped everything that I know of, and he brought me some.
Ramon, I put on pants for you.
He brought the supplies that we needed to break into the car, and by supplies I mean 2 wire hangers, because what else the fuck do you use? And to make matters worse, normally it'd be easier to break into a car because they have those little, normal cars have like these little things on the top of the door by the window. You just gotta pull up on. Yeah, well this one has some latches by the door that you click open. So here's me and Adam in the middle of the Spartan Final parking lot the day before Thanksgiving, where everybody and their fucking grandmother is going to Spartan Final at the last minute to get stuff. So the parking lot is full of shit, and we look like a bunch of white-ass criminals trying to break into this car.
Great.
I
made it a race.
Yeah. There's a player 1 versus player 2. So we bended the wire coat hangers that those are supplies. So you fit into the window. I was sitting there trying to play like a claw grabber machine, trying to grab the latch and work it open so we could open the door. And honestly, I think we were there for like a half hour.
Maybe you were. I felt like it was more like 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was there for a half hour, but it took us about, I guess, 15 minutes, maybe 20, to get the door open. And once I hooked it and I got it open, I was like, yes! But, the whole time we were doing this, just to back up for a second, the whole time we were doing this, there was this black guy And honestly, it has nothing to do with him being black. But there was this guy just sitting across the parking lot from us. And I say sitting because he had the tailgate of his truck open, and he was just sitting there, watching us trying to get the door open. And at first I was like, you know what? Maybe he's just chilling and hanging out because he was kind of walking past the car, like kind of looking what we were doing. I'm like, he's probably just waiting for somebody. But no, it turns out that he was. I first suspected it because he was on the phone and he was talking to overheard him talking to one of his friends about this guy's trying to open up his car, not to keys in the car. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But to kind of drive the point home. As soon as I got the door open, I said yes, and then in tandem with me, Evelyn said you heard him go, yes! And then he walks over to us and congratulates me on opening my car and talks to me like, oh, yeah, I'm so glad you opened it, man. I don't know if you know what you were doing. I'm like, nope. And he's like, but you learned, right? I'm like, yep. He's like, yeah, I know. I probably could have helped you open it, but it's fine. You know, you got it. And I'm like, I'm like, okay, thanks, you fucking jerk. Like... And he was just sitting there watching me for like 20 minutes trying to open up my car.
The entire time, there are elderly women looking at you and me go through the coat hangers, and every time, I knew exactly what to say to these ladies. It's one of those days.
Yeah. No, and then like, I guess like I was just focused on trying to open the car. Cause like once we got it open, like everybody in the parking lot starts walking past the car and just like, oh, you finally got it open, congratulations. Like, how did you know? Like, when did you get here?
Dude, I produced it like a fucking movie.
It's like there was so many people that just like walked past the car and congratulated us on opening the goddamn car. I was like, thanks for driving my humiliation home, guys. I appreciate it.
Ramon, we've all been there. And when I told my mom about it, she laughed at you.
Of course she did.
Found a picture of you and just continued to laugh at you.
What do you mean? You took a picture of me?
Shit! Cut!
Just give it here. You took a picture of me?
No, that was a joke.
Oh, okay.
I was on the last one.
Oh, really?
So anyways. No, I think I know what to get you for an early Christmas present.
What?
A hide a key.
Oh, yeah. One of the things you put like under your car or whatever?
Yep, because I've locked myself out 3 times already.
Really?
Yeah. And, surprisingly, all at Starbucks.
What? Every time was at Starbucks?
Every single time.
Was like the same Starbucks or like different Starbucks?
Same Starbucks.
Oh my god.
And, like,
every Wendy's?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then there was one where I just came back and realized my keys were in my car, and I was like, alright. So I went under my car, got my hide a key, opened it up, and was like, alright, that's fine. Second time, I was with one of my girlfriends, the 20 of them.
Yeah, so
And-
the one.
Sure. And so, I looked at my seat, and she was like, well, open the door. And I was like, you know, that's a lot easier said than done.
Oh, God.
And I played it up as best I could. I freaked out for about 5 minutes, made her freak out, and went, you know what? I'm gonna get a hide key and just make this all disappear. I wasn't that lame, but I was that funny. And I was laughing, and she hated me.
Of course you did.
Haven't talked to her since. In fact, she messages me time to time saying, you're an asshole. Just totally at random. Thanksgiving dinner? You're an asshole. Well, thanks. I'm smooth with the ladies, by the way.
What are we doing?
Oh, well, you gotta destroy the 5 cars.
Okay.
Which I destroyed.
4 out of 5?
Yep.
And then lost?
Yep.
Seems about right.
Wait, did you destroy one?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why I still have 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing partial damage to each one and then running.
Why don't you finish the job?
Because,
like sex.
I never finished the job, Adam. I never finished the job.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Probably.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, gets the turret. Okay. Well, I'm a murderer. Yeah, so that was my story and how I locked the keys in the car and got them out again.
It's alright, Ramon. It happens to the best of us.
Well, I know everybody's done it at least once in their life. I just didn't expect me to do it so early in my driving career. Like, seriously, a month after I got my license.
Well, I almost crashed into a car, like, 2 weeks after I got my license.
No, you know what scares me? Is that I'm driving the Kia more often, right? And I'm so used to driving like a big car that doesn't move very fast, and I'm slowly discovering, like, this car has fucking balls. This can go fast. Oh, I like fast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh no, this is bad. You know, like, but at the same time, oh, it's so good. Stop shooting at me! I'm gonna kill your parents. Okay, stop turret. Oh, there's so many of them.
Honestly, I'm probably the safest driver out of every single person
That
in
thing just passed
the
me.
county. Because honestly, I drive with people and I fear for my life sometimes. Mainly women!
And me.
I have not driven with you.
Oh, let's go driving right now. I have the car.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Yay! Okay, here, your turn.
Next time on Let's Play Jak 2, more Jak 2, and possibly no more car stories. See you guys next time, bye.
I hate this mission.